Is it not? Well, good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully it's gone live. I'm just checking on my laptop.
We, the people.
Shut up. There's an ad. So, yeah, it should be going live. It's all right. There I am. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to this special. Oh, it's actually a bit bright, is it? So, I'm actually right by the window, as you can just see there in the shed. It's a bit bright, is it? There, that's better. So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this live stream. It's a bit different today because I've actually got a week off work, and unfortunately, I've been doing nothing. But like I said, I'm still doing the live stream, but it's actually from the shed today, not from a railway station. So, I will be here for an hour or two. So let's see who's in the chat, because I can actually check the chat on my laptop and not on the phone. So let's have a look. So good evening, Max Ari. Oh, good evening, good afternoon. Delete the gates. Good evening. I'm going to say evening when it's afternoon, because we used to do a live stream in the evening about 5 o'clock. So good afternoon, Max Ari. Oh, hang on, let me just check the settings. Oh no, they're all auto. Good evening, Alexander Johnson. Good evening. Afternoon. Afternoon. Right, good afternoon, Alexander Johnson. Good afternoon, Tico Sprinter. Good afternoon, Millie with Stansted Junction. I should stop changing top chat. I'm always on top chat when I'm talking. It's already going wrong already, has it? Right, so... Right, Max Aria said hello to you. Alexander Johnson said hello to you. Said hello to you, Tico Sprinter. Good afternoon, Millie with Stansted Junction. Good afternoon, Rockstar Junction. Rockstar Pool 69. Simon Trace, good afternoon to you as well. Good afternoon, Martin. You notice you're a spanner now because you're a moderator. I actually have got my first moderator this morning. Still a bit too bright. I'm just going to put it over there for a second. There, that's better now. There. Oh, hang on, I'm trapped on something, am I? Cable. There we go. Right. Yeah, about 4 minutes into it, it's already gone wrong, has it? Good evening, Rise. Good evening. Good afternoon, Rise Travels. Good afternoon, Ruin Ashwell. Good afternoon, Gino's Trains. She's straightened her hair out just in time. Hello, Daniel's Trades UK. Somewhere in the shed, have you transformed into Simon? No, I have not. Delete the gates. I think that's it. Oh, afternoon, Richard at Hardy Railways. How are you today? Happy Easter. Easter's a long way off yet. Good afternoon, Mustafa Trades Buses and what afternoon? Good. No, I did say afternoon, did I? Good afternoon, Jada Brown. Good afternoon, Mustafa Trades Buses and more. Good afternoon, Jordan Transporter Benches. Always a spanner. Yeah. Good afternoon, Philip Pye. Good afternoon, the London Enthusiast. And I'm all caught up with the chat. So, as I mentioned, in fact, no, I want to do my thumbnail first. Because some people say that I commute to Stafford, but I really live in Bruce Lee. So, as I mentioned, this live stream is a bit different because usually I'm on the trades when I do the live stream, but unfortunately I have to do it from my shed today because it's the quietest place in the house. And going to be on for probably an hour or two, so we are going to be on a bit longer than we usually are today. But I do have some stuff to talk about as well, and reading the comments as well here. Just to show you, just take the camera off for a second. I do actually have my YouTube on as well, my laptop in the shed. Just park it there, because I've just rested my phone on the top of the laptop. He's in the shed because I kicked him out. Bruce Lee, Trent Valley, yes. If in fact, I'll actually plug that in because the Bruce Lee gags carried on from Bruce Leeds, which is from all the stations. Now, last week they had Nodrog as a guest on all the stations with their live stream. And this week, all the stations be doing a quiz 8 o'clock this Saturday, 8 p.m. Saturday evening, which is tomorrow. And they're going to be doing another quiz, but this time the guests on that quiz is going to be Paul and Rebecca Whitewick. So stay tuned for that. I'll be there in the chat and probably take a part of the quiz as well. Probably do terrible as usual. And also tonight at 8 o'clock, Nodrog's doing a quiz as well with his wife Faye. And their quiz is going to be based around tea. But I'm more a coffee person. So they're doing a quiz tonight at 8 o'clock this evening. And all the stations are doing a quiz tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the evening. Right, let's have a look at some of your comments. And a football fan DVD, how much is it for membership? Oh, all right. Trace Bottom, football fan DVD. How much is it for a membership? That is a good question, right? YouTube memberships. If you I can show you now, because down the bottom there is a button called Join, which is just there. Now, if you click that, it'll take you to the channel memberships. There's just a quick video explaining it as well. But basically, those are the prices for the channel memberships on YouTube. So the Basher at $1.99 a month, which you can get, it does actually tell you as well, because you get one of these badges. It tells you a special thank you at the end of the videos. If you watch my blogs, you do get a mention at the end of the videos. And there's a cat outside. No, you don't get the cat with it. And also you get a special thank you. You get some, which appears at your name at the end. And I do share some photos and some updates on the channel. And the first class rider is $5.49 a month. And basically you get the early access to new videos. So if you are a first class member, you do get the Lockdown Commuter blog free, ready and waiting for you to watch. That goes out on Sunday, but it has gone up last night. And you get rough cut and bloopers, and I do have a Q&A as well, but I haven't done one yet. I've actually, so basically that's for channel memberships. Just flip me up there. And that's also the same on Patreon as well. If you don't want to be a YouTube membership supporter, I do actually have a Patreon as well. But the Patreon for the Basher is actually a bit more than the YouTube membership, because it won't let me go below £3. But the link for the description for the Patreon, but you get the same perks as the YouTube memberships. I listed in the description down below. So I'll just have a look at some more comments, because I don't really want to be like 20 minutes behind on the comments. Yeah, very reasonable prices. I don't want to go too far. They do help support the channel, but I don't know how to sort the YouTube membership part out yet, because the problem is they actually do go with the payments that I make off YouTube, so they combine it, I think, and I don't know how to segregate that yet. But with the Patreon, I do know a bit more about the Patreon. Oh yes, I should have cleaned the screen as well. Right, Bruce Lee, Trent Valley, he's in the shed. Yeah, I've read that. Oh yes, I was up to how much is it for membership, so I have mentioned about that. Hello Gav Kemp, just finished work. There's a Simon Trace live screen. Yeah, it's a bit early today than 5 o'clock, because 5 o'clock I'll probably have my tea, to be honest. And then at 8 o'clock I'll be joining Logdrog for his live stream. I'll be in the chat though, along with the other people, but it should be a good live stream. Logdrog's live streams are brilliant and funny to watch, to be honest. Yes, Logdrog tonight. Tea, it's food, Simon Trains. No, as in a cup of tea, Gelos Trains. What is your number in your shed? 66789? No, I think it's 66800. How much British can you get with a tea quiz? Exactly. Hello, Lee and Ash's channel. Good afternoon. Hope I'm safe. Well, I'm safe and well, thank you. I found it hard to find it on my iPhone. It's different on your iPhone, I think. It's if you go to my main page on my on the iPhones, I think you actually scroll across. It's different on the phone, I know that. But I do know that a lot of people, I think, actually do watch my videos on the phone. So I have to, might have to do that some other time. Live stream section, haha. Babies or prices, yeah. I love cats. We know you love cats, G loves trades. Hello, Ricky Lovis. Have I been kicking any gates? No, I did actually post a photo on my Twitter on Sunday of teasing a gate kick because I went to get the power station chimney that came down, and on my way back I saw this gate, so I just took a selfie with it. In fact, I'll show you it now on my Twitter. It's a good job I got the laptop, indeed. Go to profile. Any comments? I'll catch up with her in a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So I'll just show you now. And if I switch that. So I have teased this on my Twitter. Of a gate kick. I didn't kick it though, but it was just a tease. And also, if you want to know my Twitter channel, it's just right there. That's my link to the Twitter. So I'll just put you back now because I'm resting the phone on the top of the camera. And then I'll just go back to the chat to see who I missed out. Where is it? Where is it? No, a bit whitey. I should actually... There we go. Try that. Oh yes, I love cats. Kicking eight gates recently. Yes, good afternoon, Lisa Dash's channel. Reminds me of that GIF. Oh, that GIF ticker was brilliant. I went to City Tasting on Tuesday. Now, unfortunately, I have not been out anywhere this week during this lockdown because technically you're not allowed to go and visit railway stations while you're in lockdown. Got to keep the platform clears for the key workers. But hopefully they're saying that the lockdown is going to be lifted in two places. That whiteness again. There we go, that's better. So they are saying that the lockdown is going to be lifted in two different dates, the end of February and March the 8th. Now, I'm not going to plan anything yet, but we need to see what restrictions are going to be before. That is a bit too light actually, I do apologise. It's don't know why. I think it's just try that. That should be better. No, that's still bright. Bear with one, guys. I'm going to sort it out. I do actually have some newspaper here, so if I can try and block out. No, actually, I've got one better. It's alright. I've got wood. That should block out the lighting a bit. Do apologise about the technical difficulties. No, that's going to fall, is it? That's a bit better. There we go. Oh, now it's pressing on the phone a bit. Do apologise about this live difficulties. We're just trying to find something indeed. Can I? No. Why was it switching it away? Told you got wood. Why does it switch it like this? That light is absolutely annoying, to be honest. I think that's done it. Yeah, that's better. See, always a plan for everything. That's better now. So I do apologise about the slight difficulties there, but hopefully you should see me better right now. So I have missed probably some of your comments. The best 14 minutes of my live stream to go. Oh yeah, there's not been many comments, have they? Just reminded me of that GIF. Went to City Tasting on Tuesday. Yes, I haven't been out this week filming A-Trains because we're still in lockdown. As I mentioned, there is two dates that I've heard, which is going to be the end of February and March the 8th. So I don't know what's going to happen at the moment. Just got to wait to see what the restrictions are going to be lifted before I can film. But the good thing is, though, if the schools are going back March the 8th, I do actually have a week off a week later. So I could actually do something the week later. If I heard something then. Hello, Mr. Bruce Lee. Hello, Oliver Clark. Hope you're well. Yes, Minnie with Santa Junction says, hit the like button, guys and girls. If you haven't already, do hit the like button. Feel free to share this and feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because it is free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. The only thing you pay for is like if you got stuff in a like the YouTube memberships. That's the only thing you have to pay for, but that's completely 100% optional. What's your favourite TV shows? I do like, this is from SH and TH blogs. Hello to you. Yeah, I do like Doctor Who. I did like Thomas the Tank when I was younger. I do like Family Guy. Hang on a sec. So I hear a scratch. That's what distracted me a bit. So yes, so my favourite SH and TH blogs, my favourite TV shows, Doctor Who, Family Guy, American Dad. I just mainly watch a lot of YouTube, to be honest, and like YouTubers, I watch Logdrog. I watch loads, to be honest. I do watch Shy as well. He's an excellent YouTuber. Some of the stuff he visits and does is absolutely amazing. So I do watch quite a bit. Yes, hello, Oliver Clark. I've mentioned you. Ticker Sprinter. Can Bruce Lee become a silent tradesman? You know what? There is actually a meme. I can't remember the app, but you can actually put my face on Bruce Lee, and I've done that already. A shed is Bruce Lee. It's alright, I've got stuff written down here this time, so I know what I'm talking about. I mentioned the quiz already. I mentioned the Patreon, the YouTube memberships. Layout tool will be coming up very shortly. Oh yes, this one I found out yesterday. I will share this one with you right now because I'm actually intrigued with this. And it is Manchester related. I've seen this on a Rail Advent. And there's a 16-day closure going to come up in the summer between Watchdale and Stalybridge to Manchester Victoria. And this will happen between the 31st of July to the 16th of August 2021. And there are services that are actually going to be diverted into Manchester Piccadilly. I think it's going to be the Transpennine ones. And I have found that one interesting. So during the summer this year, hopefully, I'm going to try and venture to the Manchester area to try and get some diverted trains action. But like I said, I can't plan anything in advance yet because we don't know what's going to happen with the current situation. So that's one to look for in the summer. As I mentioned, you know you made it on the internet when you click on a meme. Thank you, Ian. Do you miss going to Scotland, H&T? Oh, yes. I really honestly do love getting words mixed up then. I honestly do miss Scotland. I've not been for about nearly 10 months now. Filthy buggers 0319. And yeah, I do miss Scotland. I do miss going there. Well, hopefully one day I should be able to go back to Scotland. We'll try and get it in this year, a bit later on this year. Yeah, Penny lives in Bruce Lee. What the shed? Bruce Lee. Oh, hello, Lance 2021. About to pop out spotted for the first time after. Oh, you had it, Lance. That's sorry to hear. That is better. What the? Hang on. Do you love trains? What the? You want to see the advert that pops up below your video? Unfortunately, I can't see the advert. Hello, Sam's Epic Blogs and Stuff. Was that actually Sam's Trains? The face you see when a gate kicking Bruce Lee. I might do that as a big take, to be honest. Go like, gate kick. Or something like that. I love your selfie with the gate kick. Thank you, SH and TH Blogs. Jordan, don't look at... No. We're not mentioning that. In fact, I'm going to delete that pretty soon. What would have been awesome would be model trains with a background. Yes, it would have indeed, but the problem is though I have to set up, because here there is actually a lift out section here and I have to set it all up, and if I need to go out in an emergency then it's just going to be a bit of a pain really. Tico Sprinter, Mr. Crazy Simon. Like I said with the Crazy Simon, it's because I've got younger people watching now and it's not viable to do that. He wants to go to Northampton. Oh yes, because there was some disruption yesterday on the West Coast Main Line between Milton Keynes and Rugby, and they were sending Pendolinos through Northampton yesterday. That's why. You could do a time lapse of your walk. That's probably a good idea. Technical problems. In fact, my channel here, my screen's actually got a bit. There we go, a bit better now. Technical problems. Got wood. Hang on. See if we get to the bottom. I have missed a few of your comments. I'm just going to read them now. Let's see. Oh yes, Lee and Ash's channel do rail cam at Sheffield went live. Yes, I have seen that. I was thinking of putting it in, but then I decided against it, putting in the news. But yes, there is a new rail cam that's in Sheffield today. Good view as well. Do I like music? I like to listen to all sorts of music, to be honest. Hello, Subset Andy. How are you today? It's alright because I got the chat on my phone as well, which is just here. So I can see two chats, to be honest, but I'm reading the ones off my laptop today. That's basically half a CDR cutout, lol. I like One Direction. Yeah. No. Want to go up to Manchester to see more sexy trains, aka the 319s. Oh my god. No, it's the 195, you spanner, Martin. Filthy, but alright, Missy, yes. I'm a bit behind on the chat, to be honest. I love the 319s, but they're class 150 but electric. Subset Andy's hello to you as well. I'll be interested to see that parcel later on, but I'm sure Rachel and Millie with Stanton Junction should share that on her channel. Be interested though. It's a brown box special to do with Tico. Could have a go on the Cali Sleeper, go up to Fort William. I have done the Caledonia Sleeper once to Fort William, but I will have to do it again because I do actually need to get to Mallaig. I haven't been to Mallaig yet, and I have been to Oban as well. I'm out of culture, I see, yeah. Simon, when he sees a gay kick, finish him. Brutality. Might do that as a big take, to be honest. Might do an unboxing tonight. Be looking forward to it. Maybe said if you are planning to do unboxing tonight. Hello, BRAIWER. I can't say your name, to be honest, no offence, but hello to you as well. Hello, Southern Train Girl. SH and TH says, I love going to Scotland by train and car. I love it. See, I love going by train, not by road. Do you remember the first ever electric trailer chase? I do actually, because I was actually there filming it. There was a 350 that showed up on Sunday afternoon. No, 323 first, and then a 350. Watch Crazy Side when I was younger, now I'm damaged. Yeah, I honestly, right, I actually do cringe when I watch my old videos sometimes. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? Because it does actually affect my YouTube channel now, and the problem is I'm always going to remember for stuff like that, and it's just crazy really. Don't forget, yes, don't forget to hit that button if it's gate. Oh no, don't forget to kick that like button. That should be it, kick that like button. Marty's just deleted his own message. What else have we got? Oh, you're okay. So was that Andy? That's good to hear. 195s and 331s are nice, but they're new compared to a Pacer 150. Oh, speak about Pacers. I think the Transport for Wales ones have started to go for scrap this last week. So it's a good job I did actually go to Cardiff last month in December because I've seen them. But it is a bit later actually. They're sending for scrap. Oh, damn it, Margos. That's why he deleted his message. Damn it. So it says, check out YouTube, Neville and Sturdy stapled lockdown videos. Really sums up the time of a moment at the moment. Might have to check that one out actually. The 195 is sexy. Just when you do another gate kick, what about another company? Oh, hang on. Just when you do that gate kick, don't want another company did. Yeah, it's okay. I'm actually a bit behind on the chat. Now I know how everyone feels when they're behind on the chat. Keep up, Simon. Oh, yes. The funny thing is, when I'm on my phone, I actually do keep up on my phone, but my phone I'm actually streaming on at the moment. But I'm actually commenting on the chat. They are actually behind, actually. Where they like to travel on Geo's trains, there's not travelled on yet, but I've seen one. Oh yes, the 195s. When was the first electric train was there, but after we went to collect the Chinese, the 350 came through. I think the 323 was first, but then the 350 was a week later, if I remember. And then back in August time, May time, sorry. I went to get the last 170, which was the 1045 to Bergenloo Street. And then unexpectedly, the first 350 came Saturday night. And I was like, oh my God. I'd have to come out Monday morning now to get it. That's honestly, I saw a train girl. Remember that 7 Tunnel Junction video? That was a long time ago, actually. I've been to 7 Tunnel Junction for a while. Hello, Joshua Platt. How are you today? I haven't seen the new Doctor Who story. Have not watched that New Year special yet for Doctor Who. Might watch it this afternoon though, or over the weekend. I might watch that. I have not watched that Doctor Who episode yet with the Daleks. You listen to various people that annoy you in a casual way. I see Jodie's first season, not second season. That's because she's only done one season at the moment. Does everyone love the HSTs anymore? I do love the HSTs. Ah, yes, that is another thing I was going to mention, which is right at the bottom of my notes. The Avanti Super Voyagers, because apparently they've gone into a new livery, in an Avanti livery. Now, I don't know if it's the full one they've done or it's just the end of the cabs. But I think it's 221115 that's got it, which I've seen photos of the internet. But yes, the Super Voyagers are going into the Avanti branding on the outside. Now, honestly, people have said that it's a complete waste of money. But the problem is, this is the problem with it. It was part of the agreement when the first group took over that they had to refurbish the Voyagers. That's why they're spending loads of money of them. So that's the problem, really. So that's why they are refurbished them, even though it's a complete waste of time, because it's part of the agreement that they had to do, and they got to commit to that agreement. So that's why they had an interior refresh. That's why they're having an interior, well, some wraps around them as well. Good afternoon, Great Eastern Trade Fam. Cyber Trades will try to delete the Daleks. I think I'm all caught up, yeah. There we go. Harley Railways. I like the HST as they're one of the most iconic locomotives. Yes. It's like me, I like the Route Masters. Not because I like the buses, it's just an iconic thing that I like about it. If I missed any of your comments, feel free to message them down below. I'll read them out again. But yes, as I mentioned, the Avanti liveries have gone to Super Voyagers now. I think Polmedy Depot 221115 is the first one to receive it. And also today, there's actually 221116 has derailed at Polverdy Depot as well. I got more sleep on the Voyager than the sleeper. The first, you know what, Jordan? The first, I do have a drink as well, so don't worry about dry coughs. Dr. Pepper, what's the worst thing that can happen? Well, it's already happened about half an hour ago with the lighting and the things and all that. Josie Whittaker, G loves trains. I wonder if G loves trains be the next Doctor. S, H and TH. Spitting them for a second. That's bad. I love Josie. S, H and TH blogs. I love Josie Whittaker in Doctor Who, and she's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Hello, Clyde Cobbold. How are you today? Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, no. I noticed there's some YouTubers that do have sponsored channels, or sponsors, but I don't have a sponsor. Other drinks are available. Yes, they are. Hope and Anti-Voyager stay because I don't want them to go. They will be going eventually, replacing with the new 805s and the 807s, which are basically like the IETs. But they will be around for a good couple of years, to be honest, more. Doctor with a knickers on her head, yes. Well, we had a doctor with a fez on his head, so why not a doctor with the knickers on the head? Exactly. So, we'll do a Doctor Who's kit with Simon Trains because of Simon, yeah. Yeah, I will kick a Simon's ass, to be honest. I did say that on the live stream, did I? Give it a good old gate kick. Dr. Pooh in the portrait. Oh, that's painfully good. Did you hear about the new Banty West Coast refurb? Yes, I have just mentioned that, Joshua Platt. Because their 221115 has gone into the Avanti colours. I don't know if it's the full colours or it's just the cab ends. That's the only thing that I haven't seen at the moment. Hello, Southern Transport 466. You just got home from Morley. We're going to be on for a while. I think I'm going to be on at least till 3 o'clock today. So this one will be a long live stream. Oliver Clark, sponsored by Bruce Lee. Good share and good price. So the chat is hilarious, to be honest. I'll just plug in the quizzes again. As tonight at 8 o'clock on YouTube, Log Jog's doing a live quiz, which will be featuring his wife Faye, and they're going to be talking about tea, as in the drink you tea, not food. And then on Saturday at 8 PM, all the stations are doing a quiz as well. Jeff and Vicky's doing a quiz, which will feature Paul and Rebecca Whitewick as guests. But they won't be there with Jeff and Vicky. They'll be on screen somewhere on the live stream. So do check those quizzes out because they are good quizzes, to be honest. And I'll be there in the chat talking as well. So you want to say hi to me in the chat, feel free to do so. So we've got Gino's Trace as the Doctor, Simon as the companion, a Pacer Bus and the TARDIS. Who's the bad guy? And the face covers of the free lighties are half deliveries at the moment, yes. How empty is the trains? Well, I've been on them during the lockdown commute and they're not been that empty as much, to be honest. Unfortunately, there are still people travelling at the moment, which they should not be going to places. See, the travel at the moment is essential travel only. But unfortunately, I have seen people using the trains to travel to other places to do train spotting, and honestly, it is a no. Now, I'm only saying this because I don't want you to get into trouble, to be honest. I'm not having a go at them people, just don't want to see you get into trouble. In fact, there's actually a quick story because when I did last week's lockdown commuter, last Thursday, no, actually, I was travelling back Friday or Saturday, not doing a commute. Well, I was doing a commute, but not a filming one. And there was this guy and his girlfriend that were on the train from Stafford to Rugeley, and they were changing Rugeley Trent Valley. And they were visiting their family, which they were in their bubble. And the guard actually told them, next time, please do not travel, it's essential travel only, and told them that. And it's really upset them a bit, to be honest. In fact, are you allowed to use? Here's a question for you all: are you still allowed to use public transport to meet up with your social bubble? That's a good question. That is, because as far as I can tell, they were doing nothing wrong. They were visiting family in their social bubble. So that's an interesting question indeed. Where am I up to? Oh yes, the class 60. Yes, everyone does, because everyone hates a mighty tug. Yes, class 60s are nicknamed tugs. Old Tico will be the crazy Billy Doctor Who with sprinters. Someone said Andy loves the class 60s. Tico Sprinter, I'll be there as the bad guy. Bus Bedge. Exactly. Hello, Peter Clark, how are you? Did I say hater? Thought that would be funny. There's a lot. Jordan says, yeah, I can't say that on the live stream, to be honest. I actually should. I'll keep it there, but try and keep swearing down a bit, because there are probably younger people probably watch this as well. The reason why I'm not taking the risk as well, Richard Harlity, because the problem is I could go to the railway station and get away with it, but then it's the people on the internet that's going to have a moan, because they say, should you be there? Should you be doing this? Should be? It's all right, Jordan. Just no need to apologise, but there are probably younger people watching, so I'll just give you aware of it. But yeah, I could go to Rooster Trev Valley right now if I wanted to, but the problem is it's the internet that I'm more concerned of, so that's why I'm not doing it. And plus, the light side spots are right next to the A51 bypass, and if a police car drives past and see me what I'm doing, they might pull over and see what I'm doing, and I'm not doing nothing wrong, but that's the case, so it's not worth the risk. Excuse me. No, I don't think you're allowed, says Tico. The host, Stephen Agger. You're new to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I will explain weekly uploads in a bit, because I do upload blogs, videos, all sorts, really. And I did not use my middle finger, I used that finger. Hello, Flyroad Chairman. Nice to meet you as well. Mine says, no, it's not an essential journey. In terms of recreational activity during lockdown, well, this is the thing, because I did actually had somebody on Twitter butted their hole in, but because, see, if I go to Rooster Trev Valley Railway Station, it's a recreational activity, but the problem is, even though it's unstaffed, there is, it's private property, the stations are. Even the unstaffed ones are private property, and that's the problem, because you actually are travelling to private property, and you're not travelling to a public place. It's one of those combinations, actually, that's the problem. Well, if I've got no choice. Yeah, someone asked me if I went to get 37425 today. I just can't, because you just can't do it. And that's being branded in the Regional Railways livery now as well, with the Regional Railways logo on. Today I'm at home, college, do my personal projects, work about the London Underground. I'm writing in my workbook. Just hope you don't get into trouble, because education is important, but I'm part of a group called C2C Customer. Oh, hang on, where's that comment? The comment just jumped. Now I know how it feels like when everyone says the comment jumped, because it just jumped on mine. Where's Great Eastern Trade Fan? There. Great Eastern Trade Fan, hello to you as well. I'm part of the group called C2C Customers, as in the railway line. And it's so funny about annoying people or the moaning about 4 cars on the main line instead of 8 cars. But they ain't got them. It was like that with I Hate First Capital Connect. In fact, this is the part that frustrates me, because people that don't really know the railways as much, like there's a signalling problem and a landslip, they always blame the train operating companies. It's not their fault. I do feel sorry for them sometimes, because they do get the blame for stuff that is really out of their control. And it's not fair on them, really. because the signaling problem is a network rail issue, not a train operating company's issue. And sometimes they tweet saying, why is my train cancelled because of this and all that? It's because they got really no choice but to cancel it. It's hard on them, actually. Tico Sprinter says a social bubble must be very local and you cannot use public transport. Ah, right. So, yeah, so there probably was out of order, to be fair. But this is the problem I mentioned. The rules are not clear enough. That is also another problem. Because in the words of Boris Johnson, the rules are clear. Oh, I can't do a Boris Johnson impression at the moment. Oh yes, here we go. I've got my Boris Johnson impression. The rules are clear, but the rules are not very clear. And I make the rules so complicated that they're not clear, even though they are clear. That's probably the worst Boris Johnson impression ever. Bojo. Flyer Chair wants to say hello. Mine says, everyone make sure you kick that like button. Kick that like button indeed. Public transport is those essential workers only. That's why I'm doing the lockdown commuter blogs, because I could get away with filming a blog while I'm on essential travel at the moment. I think that's at least going to be till March, I think. So this Sunday I do have the lockdown commuter blog free. Next Sunday I do not have any content. So I do actually have something planned for next week. Well, I do actually have a video, but the problem is I'm trying to get off a phone, and it's a bugger to get off a phone at the moment. Because it won't let me copy off a phone onto my laptop. So I got about 30 clips, because I filmed something in November 2019, and I want to use that for next week's blog. But it's a struggle to get it off the phone at the moment. Who else is there? Public transport, yes, we did see that. Peter Clark's good to hear. Oh yes, Jordan's apologised. It's no problem, Jordan. It's I remember going to London, Watford, South. I've not been to London since November 2019. That was the 313 farewell tour, when I got the last 313 out of Moorgate. Can we all not have a Zoom call with a load of folks on it? I haven't really tried to, actually. I do actually want to try StreamYard. But the problem is, can I get Zoom on my phone? Because if I can, then we might do it one day. But I think it's just going to be a bit complicated, to be honest. Oh yes, I did see you, Ben's Underground Trades. Hello to you as well. I did see you pop up there say hello, but I might be talking when I said it. A lot of people criticise Boris Johnson. Yes, so that's another thing as well. Because Boris Johnson went to Scotland yesterday, and technically, Nicola Sturgeon was right. It's not an essential journey. So it's okay for him to do it, but we can't stand around in fields filming trains. This is how screwed up this country really is, to be honest. Rockstar Paul's not been to London since September 2019. Yeah. He argues that he's the PM and fishing is essential. Yeah. Like fishing is basically the same as transport. Fishing, you're standing on a public footpath or in a field somewhere fishing. And that's the same with transporting. You can't do that. It's just how messed up this country is. Fishing is essential. Well, apparently it's a recreational outdoor activity, but standing in a field filming trains is also recreational outdoor activity. So what's the difference? I think I should answer all the next Prime Minister questions. Thank you, Southern Trade Girl, for popping in and saying hello. I'll see you soon on either Millie Junction's channel sometimes or maybe Jennifer Kirk's Monday Club, but I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching the live stream. Hope stay care. No, I'm messing my lines up, am I? This is the thing with live streams. It's unscheduled. But no, stay safe and take care. That's it. Oh dear. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Summer Trade Girl, take care and stay safe. Simon EXE hasn't left the platform yet. This is the problem with live streams, it's just, you just don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I mentioned that. Oh yes, in April, talk about April quickly. The Severn Valley Railway is going to have a spring steam up gala. Now there's going to be one visiting locomotive and a lot of home fleet locomotives. And it's also going to be Reagan Hall's last gala appearance as well. Severn Valley Railway, SBR, yes, they announced the gala yesterday called Goodbye to You, Braviar Brawlers. Ben's Underground Trains did a live stream 2 weeks ago. And those were, I'll be honest with you, Ben's Underground Trains, I was a bit nervous before I came onto this live stream. Because I'm used to live streams, but I think it's a bit different this time because I'm actually in a different location. And we've got 32 people watching, 21 likes already. Well, 32 people watching actually, sorry. That's a good turnout, to be honest. Really? 221114 is on its way to Liverpool Live Street. That's interesting indeed, actually. See, all the interesting stuff happens when we lock down. Seriously. Oh yes, so the Severn Valley Railway Spring Steam Gala is going to be called Spring Steam Up, and they're going to have a lot of home fleet locomotives in action. Raven Hall's last appearance in the gala, and one visiting locomotive. So I can cross that off the list now. So that's going to be happening during Easter. I might go plan for it, but I don't know yet. See what happens. I might just have a day off and just go to Kidderminster and not bother riding on the trains. Run to the crew cam. I haven't missed some of your comments, have I? Yes, fishing is essential. I don't know actually on that one. Oh yes, someone did ask me about Halifax. Would it get electrified? The answer to that is I'm not too sure at the moment. It may do, it may not do. So I'm not too sure on that one at the moment. It's it might do in the future. We just have to wait and see. Trade spotting is technically fishing, and we're fishing for sexy trades. Exactly, Tico. So what's the problem? Why are we not allowed to stand in the film and fill trains? But I could understand why we're not allowed to stand on platforms. But why are we not allowed to stand in the film filming trains when people do the same for fishing? It's, like I said, ridiculous. Error 404, Simon Trains has stopped working. Yes, I did answer that one, Ben's Underground Trains, about the live stream. Good afternoon, Todd Deirdre. No, DT. I think that's how I say it. If I've got that wrong, I do apologise. As I mentioned, I will be in Lord Drogsy's live stream this evening, chatting to people and taking part in his quiz as well. Probably will do rubbish, of course. But it's all about taking part. And also, I'll be with Jeff Marshall's live stream tomorrow with all the stations. Spinning Wheel of Death. I have not seen the Spinning Wheel of Death, to be honest. Even though I'm live streaming on my Wi-Fi this time, not on my phone. I won't be taking. No, I'll be in the chat in all the stations' quizzes. I won't be there because there's special guests for his quizzes, Paul Rebecca Whitewick, which you can watch them on YouTube. They are good YouTubers indeed. Yes, I've read about 221114. 32 is great. Yeah, it is a good turnout, to be honest. One hand for T. Eddie Mitch 14. I don't know yet. That's a question that I can't answer because I just don't know. I'm considering going to the Severn Valley Railway, but they're bound to never go to Kidderminster again. Fortunately, you have to go to Kidderminster to get to the Severn Valley Railway. The funniest thing that happened before lockdown. Maybe we should take a rod out to the field. Least Used Station is my favourite with Jeff Marshall. Yeah, the Least Used Stations are good videos actually. I know he hasn't done the Least Used Station for Longport yet, which is Staffordshire's one yet. find a river near the railway, take the rod and your phone. Yes, that could be an interesting idea. Metro Line has some for the 297, which is a local bus for buses. Blackfriars electrical third rail. No, Blackfriars is third rail. Because I think they changed electric at Foundern, I think. So it's electric from... Well, did they change it to St Pancras? No. I know so when they between St Pancras International and Blackfriars, they do actually change from AC, which is your pantograph, to the DC, which is the third rail. Might hang around on crew cam for a bit. Well caught, Tico. Oh, fist for 195s. I think Tico wants to give a 195 a good fisting. I did not just say that on live stream, did I? I do apologise for that. Yeah. The fist of 195. I know, yeah. Sorry, Tico. Yeah. Had to be said, I'm afraid. I know your people are watching, but... right then, I think it's about time for the layout tour. So, basically, I'm in my shed, and this is where St James's Street's going to be. So I'm going to take you off, and I'm going to spin you around for a minute. Oh, hang on. Ben's Underground Train. I'll read this first. Have your brothers stopped doing videos on YouTube due to that interest in film trains? No, it's he has at the moment because we can't really go out. But no, he's just started again. Actually, it's a long story. Won't get into it. And you get me off for saying that space for word, Jordan. Oh, you got up, Jordan. To be honest, you ordered 66 because it's a shed. Yes, it's a very big shed indeed. It's my Bruce Lee shed. Right, so I'm going to take you off the thing now. I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh, hang on. That thing's in the way now. So this is basically the model railway layout of the shed. Now, if you do want to subscribe to the channel, hang on, Tico says, who said that? No, I've got stopped. I'm not stopped, but I can't go away. Yeah, exactly. It's family problems at the moment as well. I've just seen it 1412 off crew if anyone wants to dash the crew cam. I'm not actually on the crew cam. Oh, actually, I might be able to watch it on YouTube, but I don't think that's a really good idea. Have to go now. I've got some new Hellion 2060s in Dutch livery. Oh, that's very nice indeed. Do love a good Dutch livery. Right, so this is basically the layout at Stacey Street. Which that is actually a genuine railway sign there, which I paid £30 for, of a friend I know. And basically it's 3 tracks here. The station's just going to be here. So this is where I'm planning to have the station. It's actually a bit warped a bit as well with the boards, so we have to sort that out as well. And then it's just going to come around here. Nice little junction here. They're not properly motored yet, so you can switch them manually. But the problem is, though, this shed is actually not electric as well. And then I've done a little bit here, which you can just see here that I've done already. The J-cloth method that mentioned on Jennifer E. Kirk's YouTube channel. That's basically it. So basically what you do is, you actually get some newspaper, scrunch it up, and you dip it in PVA glue. And you just stick it on the thing like that. Once it's dry, you get a mixture of glue and water, mix it together, 50% PVA glue, 50% water, and you dip the whole cloth in the water, the glue water, and then you just plaster it down like that, and that's the J-cloth method. Pretty simple, really. So that part's already in progress. We've got some cable trunking as well here. And then this is the problem why I can't run trains, because there is actually a drop down section here which you can't just see, which drops down onto that. But like I said, the door's here, and like I said, I got no power, so I had to run the cable from the house into here, and then basically we just go back around here. And there's a single line here as well. So that's basically the layout towards St. James's Street at the moment. There's not much going on, but I should have some stuff done. Because I do actually have some stuff for this area here that I've just got today. And just looking at it, it's actually not good. I might sort that out actually, but that's for another time. Oh, no, I don't want to end. Cancel. Don't want to end the live stream. Right, so that's basically the layout tour, St. James's Street. So it is very little. And while I was doing that, I did actually ignore your comments, I'm afraid. So I'm just going to catch up with them now. What was that? Oh, that was a pen. Stepped on a pen then. J. Clough Allen, is it? Yes, it's the J. Clough Allen method, Pete Clark. There's a cat outside, is there? Might bring the cat in a minute. Oh, hello, Daniel Kersey. How are you today? Somerset Andy went up to Waterloo last February on third rail. It's class 444. They are lovely trains, actually, the 444s, which I haven't been on one for a while, to be honest. Bring the cat in. I'll see if it's there in a sec. I'll just read the comments first. Then, yes, we had a good laugh there. Who said that? No, yes, I did read that comment actually. Tom Deity, class 165, 166 is networkers or class 156. That's a tough one because they are both good units actually. Nice sign, yes, I got that off a friend actually that I do know. £30 that cost me. This grammar error is done sticking now, yes. We're live from Ruchi, we are indeed. That's a bargain, yes, the sign was a bargain indeed. Because I think they go for about anything from about £60 to 100 quid, something like that, or maybe 250. They do go not cheap, but that was a cheap bargain for that actually. Sorry, someone at the door, battery power for the shed, yes. Battery power for the shed, I might consider that actually. See how that comes on, because Billy with Stanley Junction's just popping into shops still watching but not in chat. I've done that loads of times actually. There is a Facebook group called Modern Railway YouTube Community Group, MRYCG, and they do a Facebook Friday, and I used to actually watch them while I was walking back from Brucey Tread Valley when they were live streaming on Facebook, and sometimes actually in Morrison's while I'm actually watching them do a quick shop. Read some of the chat, will come out. Oh, chap's jumped. Lee and Ashley, how many trays do you have for your layout? I've lost count. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I might have to do that one in the layout update, to be honest. But yeah, if you want, actually, I will put the link in actually. But if you want to visit the Modern Railway channel, because I do. Because I do actually have another second channel as well. I can't find it. No, because I put Captain Simon Trade, did I? There we go, got it. I will plug this in now. If you interested in modern railways, I do actually have a modern railway channel, so you do get updates from this layout. And sometimes I do chat on some of the modern railway YouTube channels as well. But that's the link right there that I'm just about to share. That's Simon Train's Model Railway Showcase. Or as Millie with Stanton Junction says, Simon Train's Misses. But yes. So watching the shop. I want to try to do that. I know the problem is though, nobody actually notices what you're watching when you're in the shop. I like to ride on the zeros, but the traction motors causes headaches. Ooh, that's interesting to hear. Didn't know we did that. Low misses. I haven't been on 444 in 2 years, Tom D says. 444s are quite good actually. Hope it's not catastrophic. Brilliant one, Pete. Brilliant. Clap to you for that one. Oh, Midway Centre Junction's cruise side costs 189. Yeah, but that went for charity though, which was a good cause to be honest. Just got a like. Oh yeah, it's just one of them log drugs rail roundup. I know you have to respect the rules. Yeah, exactly. I'm just looking at real-time trades today. There's loads of light engine movements happening for local stations to Colebrook. I know we do have to respect the rules. That's the problem. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with standing in a field filming trains, but apparently you can't do that, but you're allowed to go fishing, which is exactly the same thing. It's ridiculous, really. Low side trains misses. Some Saturday last Feb, me and Sands went from Basingstoke. Oh, just went up there. I can't read that now. There we go. Went from Basingstoke, then Waterloo, Clapham Junction down to Eastleigh. Just cost £75 for us on rail card. That's actually not too bad, but the problem is that this is why I'm probably getting like Patreons now and YouTube memberships, because it does help with like the travel costs and all that. Because at the moment we're in this situation where there's not much advance tickets as well. But at the end of the day, it's not helping out the child so I can go on these trips. It's about the community at the end of the day. That's why I've done it. Gino's train's got to go. Leads yeah, we'll catch you later, Gino's trains. I'm not going to read that out. Too much information. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lee and Ashley. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, Southern Transport 466 says keep why we should respect the rules when people above us can get away breaking lockdown rules. Exactly. There's loads of people that are breaking the lockdown rules. I'm not going to mention any names because it's not one of those channels to slag people off, really. I've done that in the past once and I paid for it actually. Back in 2012. Hello, Lewis Curtis. How are you today? And then hello to you as well. 20 people in the chat, 25 likes. Feel free to give the likes a good kick. Great outro. Yes, exactly. It is brilliant indeed. I'm bench days, but I've got no issues benching to lockdown. Yeah. There is people that are still actually travelling non-essentially to visit railway stations to film trains, and to be honest, it's shouldn't really be doing it, to be honest. I'm not saying that because of having a go at you, because what happens if you do get caught and you will lose a lot of money indeed. You probably get a telly off, you probably will get, it's not worth the risk of doing it. Lewis Curtis, not bad, Simon. Hope you're in all good. We are all good indeed, thank you. I've actually got a week off work, so this is why I'm doing the live stream earlier than planned. Ben's Underground Straight says it's frustrating, but as long as we're doing it right thing, and that's all that matters. Yeah. Like, literally, I've not been out anywhere this week at all. I've not even been out for a walk. I've just been at home. The only times I've been out is to the car to drag in some shopping or in the shed. That's about it, really. F. Jordan. It's actually just gone past rugby. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. I do actually have one more thing to talk about, do I? Oh, yes. Kids Grove. Actually, no, I do mention that, actually, because Daniel Kersey, I've mentioned that 2 times already, but I'll mention it again, just for the hell of it. Because, as I mentioned earlier, I will plug these, actually, because they are good quizzes to watch. Tonight at 8 o'clock, Logdrog's got a live stream quiz with his wife, Faye, which they'll be doing quizzes about tea, as in the drink tea. This is not tea, of course, but you get the understanding. So he's on live at 8 o'clock this evening. He's planning to go an hour and a half with his live stream, but I reckon it's going to be 2 hours. And tomorrow night, all the stations have got a live stream as well at 8 o'clock in the evening. And they're going to have guests with Paul, Rebecca Whitewick as well. But they won't be with them, they'll be on screen somewhere. So they've got special guests with Paul and Rebecca Whitewick, all the stations have. So there are two good quizzes to watch tonight and tomorrow. Oh, that's sorry to hear that, Jordan. Not to kick the like button. Yes, kick that like button. That should be a thing from now on. Kick that like button. See if we can get a random gate going as well as a graphic. Oh, right, it's ages ago. That's alright, Jordan. I thought it was very recent. Is that actually... Yeah, stay at home, stay safe if you can. Like I said, hopefully by March I should be able to do something apart from the lockdown commuter, but I just don't know yet. At the moment, I think we're going to have... I've got an episode this Sunday. And I'll just get my calendar up. Just so I can see. There. So on the 31st of January, I got the lockdown commuter free up. Now, your Patreon supporter, which no one has put on Patreon yet, or YouTube channel membership, you'll get that right now. But if you want to wait to watch it for free Sunday, which is optional, because the YouTube memberships and the Patreons are just very 100% optional. But that video will be going out at 6 o'clock on Sunday. The lockdown commuter blog 3. The 7th of February, I don't have anything planned yet, but I will have something planned for that video. The 14th of February will be another lockdown commuter blog. The 21st of February, these are all Sundays by the way, will be another lockdown commuter blog. So there will be 2 more lockdown commuters. So there'll be blog 4, blog 5. There might be blog 6 on the 28th. But I'm not too sure yet. And I don't know about March the 7th yet, because March the 8th, well no, there might be a lockdown commuter on March the 7th, so there might be at least about 3 or 4 more lockdown commuters yet before I can start playing anything. But I know somebody the other day mentioned Olays was planning to go out travelling on planes in March, but it's too early to plan stuff like that yet, to be honest. Already kicked it, Simon. Thank you, Tom. Dearly. I think that's how you say it. If I do get your names wrong, I do 100% apologise. Millie Santa Junction says, I can't wait to go travel again. I can't wait as well. Because everyone said 2021's a bad year, but no, 2020 is a bad year, but 2021's off to a very rocky start indeed. And to be honest, this was expected. Normally, the second I'm allowed to go again, I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Exactly, we are going somewhere as planned. I just don't know what my plans are yet. Daniel's Trades UK, I'm bored. Yeah, I hope you're not bored of this live stream. It's but no, I can understand it's a bit boring at the moment. I've just been editing videos all week, uploading photos on my Flickr. I catched up a little bit actually on my Flickr, to be fair. And just been doing all sorts, to be honest. So I know it's been boring, but the whole February got as well. I want to go to Derbyshire in the summer. Never been there before. Derbyshire's a good place actually. Another place I do miss is Yorkshire. Hey buddy, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah. Like I said, if I miss any of your comments, feel free to message them again if I have not read them out, or it's just it's easier to do your live stream on your phone because I could just do like that with the screen, but on the computer it's actually a bit harder to do. Although I have brought more railway merchandise and collector items, yes. I'll tell you what I have done this morning. I've actually pre-ordered a Hornby Mark 1 coach. In this, I'll have to show you actually because I can't. It's that Brake Force coach. And just Google Hornby. MTO. Ah, there we go. Hornby brake force coach. That's it. I'll show you on screen now, actually. Hang on, I'll just scroll it down. Oh, where is it? Oh. Sorry, bear with me a second. I thought it would have been there. Hang on, laptop's running a bit low with the battery, so I'm just going to have to plug it in. This is why I got the extension lead in. There we go, sorted. Just have to look for this a second, sorry. It's funny how you say, try that. Might have been on the wrong one. Dull! Catalogue. Let's do sexualization. That will help. Sorry guys, there it is. It's right here. Just click on it and then I said click on it. There we go. So I haven't really done this setup live in the shed before, so this is actually the first time. I don't know why I'm on the American website, but I'll show you what I pre-ordered now. It's this right here. This is the BR Departmental X Mark 1 First Only Coach Brake Force Runner. So I pre-ordered that this morning off the Hornby website. So that's going to be that same. Oh. Sorry about that. That was very technical difficulties there, but the phone fell out of my hands. It decided to jump. Right, let's just see there. Right. Oh, my Duchess needs tyres, I think. Yorkshire is the only place where to see the Riverhead Viaduct. I've been over the Riverhead Viaduct, but I haven't seen it in person as such. Any news on the Class 69s? I think the Class 69 is ready. It needs testing at the Eastern Valley Railway. That's where I heard it's going to be tested. So for all we know, during the springtime, when this gala comes on, we might see that Class 69. Being across the Riverhead Viaduct to the 158. I've actually been through Bleemore Tunnel in pitch black. Because there's a story, there's a friend that I know in America called JBS. His name's John Simpson. The phone's come alive, yeah. And me and him were travelling up to Carlisle. And we were on this Class 158 Sprinter, and half of it was lighted, but the other half was dark. There was no engine running whatsoever. And went through Bleemore Tunnel in pitch blackness. There is actually a video on YouTube for that. See if we can find it for you and share it. Oh yes, I did say I was going to bring the cat in. There it is. Got it right here. So you do want to watch that video. I'm just about to share it right now. It's with my friend John Simpson from America, who lives in New York. Just bear with me. Yeah, I just shared that, so that's all right. I think May be the earliest we'll be allowed to travel again on the railway. I'm hoping that by March we should be able to get the walking journeys in, but we need to see. That's I can't guarantee yet, because I don't know what the plan I can make till the X6 strategy plan that comes out in February. They said December then. So that's the problem. I was thinking that it goes on for too much more. We might look at compartment coaches again. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a compartment to myself actually, because then I could actually do filming indeed. Good afternoon, Trades Fan 21. Sure, there was a cat at the door. Let me just check. Is that a cat? Ah, yes. Come on then, come say hello. Come on then. Yes, you're in. Yes, there's a cat in now. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, she's trying to get up. Come here. Say hello. There you go. Say hello. Hello. Yeah? How are you today? Okay, so random cat just goes across the screen. Yes, so that's one of my cats. That cat's named Yoshi. And I don't know why you're looking at me like that. But yes, Yoshi, that's one of my cats actually. I got another cat called Nono as well. Trace Fan 21 is good afternoon. Okay, photo pop by a cat now. Oh, this is really, you can't make this up. Yes, a step back, unfortunately, here, folks, get these vaccines already, they're doing all right. Now, this is the thing, because apparently I was on the denominator, and apparently I was supposed to get mine between, when was it? Between July and September. Actually, I'll just tilt this forward so I can watch the cat in the background while I'm doing live streaming. But apparently I've just, because apparently the supermarket workers are getting April now, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, to be honest. But hopefully the lockdown this should be the very last lockdown indeed. Billy was said to Junction is now going to B&Q for the boards. Oh yes, for the platform. Yes, take care, Billy was said to Junction. I'm looking forward to the updates with the platforms when you get it on YouTube. So see you, Rachel. That's another YouTuber to subscribe to, Millie with Stanton Junction. She does go out and about, but at the moment she can't because I'm not going to get into that, to be honest. Trace Fan 21, his platform made it on Nod Drugs YouTube channel. Yes, I have seen it actually, indeed. It's funny how I'm just talking and there's like a cat in the background and I've not even noticed. Cat photobombing the camera. Yes, that's why I moved it on purpose so the cat can photobomb it. Yes, take care, Billy with Stanton Junction. Stay safe and hopefully see your live streams very soon in the chat. I've had this cat since mid-2000s now, I think, so she has been around a long while. I don't know what she's sniffing around, but what are you doing? Yoshi. Anyway, how's my day been? My day's been alright actually, to be honest. Bless you. But yeah, I think that's all I talked about. So kind of look at the chat for a bit. We'll go on to about 3 o'clock. So we'll be doing this for 2 hours live stream. Makes up for the half an hour because the problem is with the live streams that I do is actually only 30 or 40 minutes and it's not very long. So I think today I'm actually going to be live streaming for 2 hours. Like I said, this video this Sunday will be the Lockdown Commuter Blog 3. Now, your YouTube channel membership for the First Class Rider or a Patreon supporter for the First Class Rider, you will see that video straight away. But it's not uploaded on Patreon yet because I don't have any Patreon supporters. I do have YouTube channel membership supporters, but not any Patrons. Everybody kick the gate. Yes. Oh yes, kick the like button as well. And if you want to, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel subscribe button is actually free. The only thing you pay for is the extra perks in the channel memberships. Yeah, I did notice that Trades Fan 21. Oh, actually, I've got a bit of... Bear with me 1 second, I've just got a bit of food in my... Yeah, it's a bit of a herb from a pop noodle. And a pop noodle at lunchtime. Where's that cat gone now? Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Are you about to go out now? Oh no, you're just sniffing around, are you? Oh well. Yes, I've still got Pussy in the Shed. And I just said that on YouTube. Are you ready to go? You ready to leave? So I'm talking to the cat. I don't think she wants to leave. No. She's just having a good sniff around. Door's open for you anyway. Don't kick the like button. That's my toe. Your cat is famous. She is now indeed. Yeah, so, but as I mentioned, if you want to join the YouTube channel membership, all you got to do, and they are monthly subscriptions as well, I forgot to mention that, is hit that join button right there. And that will give you some more information about the YouTube channels. Ooh. There we go. I think she's gone now. Has she gone? Oh no, you're there. Is this hide and seek with Yoshi? No. You're about to leave now, are you? Do apologise about this. Are you about to leave or? Eh? About to go? Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, she's gone now, so I'm going to lock the shed. You do actually. Oh. Okay. There we go. Right. Do apologise about that. Simon, you're not on Tinder. No, Tinder's not for me, I'm afraid. I don't know why. I don't think no one's really interested in me as such. Stay single because you can spend your money on your hobby. Gem for your bus fans out there, there's rail replacements on the 21st of Feb. I think there is actually. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I think there was rail replacements on the Chase line actually, but the problem again is it's not essential to get them. Even though you're standing on the road, there's no problem. It's one of those things that's the complicated. I still got my bishop, but Mrs. Slowco out there. Are you being served a pussycat Raihuwa? Oh yes, indeed. That's one of my cats. The other cat's called Lola. I don't know if she's going to make an appearance or not, but I don't think so. Yes, train spotting and bus spotting are not essential. They are indeed, to be honest. I'm only saying this because I don't want to see people get into trouble. I'm not having a go at people. I just don't want to see you get into trouble. But I want someone to share my trips when I get lonely. I don't mind the company actually, but yeah. Oh, I didn't even know you were gone, Tico. But welcome back indeed. Like I said, I'm going on for about another 35 minutes, so I'm going to be finished at 3 o'clock. The only reason I'm not doing this at 5 o'clock is because when it gets dark, there's actually no light in this shed. What light I do have is actually really poor, so you can't really see it as much. And plus, I'm behind my tea about 5 o'clock anyway. Not the drink tea, supper, whatever you want to call it. You do now, Simon. Yes, I noticed. Oh, F off, Jordan. Seriously, I had a big tasty for my lunch. But that's why I went quiet for 10 minutes. I've not had a McDonald's since the lockdowns happened. Because I will say this, McDonald's are actually cowards. And I will say this, and I won't hesitate to say this, because Greg's and Subway are still open for takeaway. So you're allowed to still go into Greg's and Subway to do takeaways, but McDonald's have closed all their stores. And it's only delivery only. So why McDonald's has to shut when Greg's and Subway are still open? Well, it's because I've not had a McDonald's since February 2020. You know what, actually, Tico, there's actually true story this is last year. Ever since the first lockdown in March, and I think it was August, I've not had a McDonald's for 5 months. And usually I'm there every day. So it can be done. If you want to quit McDonald's, it can be done. But I do prefer to go to McDonald's, to be honest. Well, 4 is because I can't stand and stay in the house. I'll go out with my friends and do rail replacements on the 21st because I'm going to see my nan. The problem is though, is your nan in your support bubble? That's the problem. If it is, then I don't see the problem, but again, it's just the problem is, right? I'll be honest with you. Even though they are set, I'm not having to go at anyone here. This is not having to go at anyone. This is just being honest to you. Even though it does say essential travel only, it can't be enforced. That's the problem, and that is why people don't sign and just don't. Yeah, it's one of those things, and I'm not going to say that you're in the wrong or anything. It's just that it's just one of those things that is like, it's like, why can't you stand in a field filming trains, but you're allowed to go fishing? That's the problem that I'm getting at. Like, I always say in my blogs, when I do vlogs, I feel much safer standing on a railway platform filming trains than I do my job. And it's just one of those things. Some franchises and separate franchises don't want the risk, folks. Mickey D's are not the biggest of places, back shops and the traffic queues. Yeah, probably actually because of the queuing. That's why they probably stopped it. But like I said, in Greg's, he still queued up in Greg's and all that. I know they I have other words to describe the company, but I won't say. Yeah. But they well organised. Oh. Yes, unfortunately I do have my brother Martin as a moderator, so if any messages that do get deleted by Martin, it's not me, it's my moderator. I do say stay low because it's the best thing. Don't post anything on Facebook. Fair enough. But yeah, is there anything else that I can mention? I don't think there is actually. I have power. Yes, I gave Martin a spanner because he is a spanner. Oh yes, that was a question that was asked earlier. I did remember seeing that post, but I haven't answered that yet. Have you been on parliamentary trains before? Yes, I have. I've been on the Paddington to... I did South Royce to Paddington once. And then I did the South Royce to West Ealing service once or twice. But I have been on the parliamentary trains, but... Oh yeah, I have done the Stockport Stalybridge service as well. So yes, I have been on parliamentary trains before. In fact, when this we get back to some sort of normality, I might just do the Stockport Stalybridge again, do the parliamentary train again. Martin also has Bush, and I have Bush Light. I did the reverse journey from Paddington, yeah, because the parliamentary train for Great Western used to go down the New North Main Line, which is now a freight only line. It actually has been disconnected. And the New North Main Line is from South Ruislip to London Paddington. But it turns off now to go by South Greenford. But Somerset Andy, Simon, you was the first channel I've watched on YouTube filming out the window through Dawlish on the HST. Did I actually do that? I probably did actually do a blog. I've been blogging for so many years now. Oh, good afternoon, Barnabas Junction. How are you today? As you can see, I'm actually in my modern railway shed, St James's Street. We just had a layout tour actually about an hour ago. But I hope you're well, Barnabas Junction. Like I said, I'm actually going on live for about 3 o'clock. Usually I'm on live for about 40 minutes max, but today... Hello, Billy White, how are you? Hello, 57305 Northern Princess, how are you today? It's Bruce Lee Shed. Yes, this is Bruce Lee Shed. In the thumbnail, you will see why, because it's the subtitles. Trace Fan 21, Simon, you do good videos, keep it up, yes. Rockstar Pool 69 getting a hot drink. Yes, that's another thing, London Enthusiast. 117-530 has gone to Nottingham. It went yesterday. Barnabas Junction, I'm very well, thank you. Just busy catching up on the housework and finally finishing decorating. That's good indeed. Mind you, it's something to do during the lockdown as well. Like all I've been doing the lockdown is editing videos, uploading photos on my Flickr, and that's it really, and be watching some YouTube videos. I'll plug it again actually for the 4th time because I just feel like it does deserve a good plug. No battery. Oh, that's a good thing. I've been on no battery for about an hour and a half. Just bear with me a sec. I do actually have the cable, so it won't go off live. There we go, plugged in, and it should be charging. Right, hoping to mention the loft later today. Yeah, Barber's Junction's layout is also another good layout as well. I will recommend that. And the YouTube Tuesdays are quite good as well to watch. But as I mentioned, I do actually. Let's give it. Oh, that's all right. I need burp then. That wouldn't be bad on the live stream. And go away, annoying photo. Oh, hang on a second. Where's the arrow there? It's alright, so it popped up for a second. I didn't want, but it was covering the phone because I do actually have the phone set up, wedged up on my laptop, and I'm actually watching this on YouTube as well. Can't wait to see the 196s. Oh yes, the 196s for West Midlands Railways. Now I have heard some news about them. I don't know when they're going to happen yet, but when they're going to be in service, the route they're going to take first is they're going to be on Birmingham to Hereford services. So they're going to be on their services first, and later on they're going to be on Birmingham to Shrewsbury services. As the painted gloss on the dog paws of the cats. We did actually just have a cat in here actually. I've been missing the video dies. Unfortunately, I can't do them at the moment. What I have been doing as a replacement to the video diaries, unless you talk to Ian, is the lockdown commuter. It's just a rail journey, but I'm just travelling to work and back. So I'm travelling from Rugeley Town, or Bruce Lee Town, to Bruce Lee Trent Valley, and then on to Stafford that way. And then I'm doing the same on the way back. That's the only thing that I can do for now. Otherwise, it's doing some at-home videos. Barber's Junction, hoping for YouTube Tuesday return next Tuesday with Series 4. If we can sort out the loft. So, alright, so that's some news indeed, actually. So, Barber's Junction's YouTube Tuesday live stream is going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, next week. Which means I have to watch GW's Trades Patreon after I watch YouTube Tuesday. But that's fine indeed, that's fine, I can work around it. So yeah, I'll be definitely tuning in for that then, Barber's Junction. If not, will be the following week. So in other words, it hopefully should be the 2nd of February. If not, it's going to be the 9th of February. That's all I did. But alright, the 350/2s are my favourite. They're actually my least favourite, to be honest, the 350/2s, because I don't have anything against them. It's just that the point commuter trains on non-distance services, that's the only problem I have. It's my favourite West Coast Main Line, unless it's sad to see them go. They will be going indeed, actually, replaced with the Class 730s. Bruce Lee. Jordan transports benches, bin man sacks for destroying children's snowmen. Ooh. Hope the Class 156 makes a rare appearance on the chase line. Doubtful, even though there was paths for the 196s to come up the chase line, they actually would never been on the chase line. So we don't know yet. Yes, I did hear about Boris Johnson going all the way to Scotland yesterday. So that's another thing. If Boris Johnson can travel non-essential, why can't we? But there we go. That's the $1 million question, to be honest. Barber's Junction will put out a pre-show alert earlier in the day. If it, hopefully, if you're on next Tuesday, Barber's Junction, I will watch it. If not, then I'll be looking forward to next Tuesday. Chase line no longer goes to no, it doesn't actually. It cuts back to Birmingham New Street or Birmingham International. Mostly London North Western trains on the chase line. Yeah, it's 350s, but they do have on the side. I also do work for West Midlands Railway, so they can be used for both. Another question for another stream. Yeah, that's probably it actually. Like we'll be back next Friday on the live stream. I think we'll be at 5, just after 5 p.m. Because what I do on live streams is I actually do walk. I do start at the Rooster Trent Valley Railway Station where I'm commuting from work. I do take a train to Rooster Town while I'm live streaming. I do actually walk back to. I'll answer that with a question in a second, Barnes Junction. And I do walk back from Rooster Town Railway Station while I'm live streaming still, but I do it on my phone, which is much easier than the laptop I've got at the moment. Right, how big is the shed? It's 10 by 8. Actually, I'll do another layout tour for the people that have came in late. So basically, it's just a 10 by 8 shed. So this is by 8, and that's by 10. And it's just, technically that's where my station's going to be there. And it's just all the way around like that. This part's already been constructed with the J-cloth method. As you can see, oh, I can't stretch because I'm on the phone. That's quite an odd shed. It is actually, but when you're standing in it, this is a cardboard hill here. It's made out of cardboard, which I mentioned in my last update on the Modern Railway channel. But yeah, so there's some update. I might do some work next week actually. And then this part's just going to be blank anyway. And there's that lift out section. That's why I've got no trains running, because otherwise we'd have to lift that up to. You have a big garden. No, I don't actually have a big garden, to be honest. Oh, Sandblocks, Trains and Boys late. Also, it wasn't you earlier. All right. I thought you were online earlier, Sandblocks. Must have been a different Sandblocks then. I did miss some comments, so I'll have a look now. Oh yes, how big's the shed? I see Class 350 at London Euston. With the rest of it, yeah. Even though it's a London North Western Railway Class 350, it still works West Midlands Railway services from Rooster Trent Valley to Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street. Surprisingly though, our services on the Chase line are still every 30 minutes, even though they pull back the Walsall Wolverhamptons hourly. And a lot of services have been replaced by replacement buses. Yes, the 730s will be replacing the 323s and the 350s. Class 350 first batch all the way to Rugeley. First class. Yes, because all our line as well, first class is declassified, so you can sit in first class. Jane for the Chase line, cut back services because of those staff. They haven't mentioned that yet. I have checked on their website and they have not mentioned anything about cutbacks on the Chase line, but I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if they did. Yes, I said hello to Sam's blog, so the chat just jumped. Now what's your laptop, says Jordan. As to the dentists are sometimes essential. Hello Ryan Travels, how are you today? We've got 31 likes and 27 likes. Feel free to give this like a good kick. Noble Class 360s on the Great Triangular. Yes, that's they have been transferred to the Midland Main Line now. They've been doing the Corby series. To be honest, me personally should have had the 397s on the Corby services. Hold on a sec. Drinking choice is Dr. Pepper. It all went just went wrong there as well. My choice of drink is Dr. Pepper. It just went wrong indeed. St Albans Abbey's branch has railway replacement buses. It does indeed. The Marston Bell line, Nuneaton to Leamington Spa, and the St Albans Abbey line all have replacement buses for the time being. Yes, Noble Class 350s at Greater Anglia. They're on the Midland Main Line. Oh yes, that's what I was going to do, because personally for the Corby services, I should have used the 379s, the actual stars, because They do have gangway connections, the 360s don't. And they are planning to run the 360s as 12-car formations. So, but at the end of the day, probably the cheaper option they went for. We just don't know why they picked the 360s out the 379s. See previous comments above. Let's have a look. Oh yes, hang on there. There will be a 350 featured in the layout with a mini siren and a Santa hat waving. If you don't get that reference, if you watched Mini with Santa Junction, I know she was in the chat earlier. In the Christmas special that I did for Simon Trey's Railway Journeys, I actually did show up at Crewe. Now I was scheduled to show up at Crewe on the way back, but I noticed she was live streaming as well, so I popped in to say hello. So basically all I did was went off screen. Can't do it this way, I have to do it this way. I'll just open the door a second. So when she said, "Hello Simon, how are you?" I just popped on screen like this and said, "Hello to you as well." It was actually planned, to be honest. I will admit that. It was actually planned. But it was quite funny indeed, actually. But I remember that at Crewe, yes, that was funny indeed. Trace Fan 21 is helping to make... No power again, hang on. I thought you were... Oh, there we go. There we go. It's alright, my camera's on 20% again. Well, my phone was on 20% again, even though I had it plugged in. Do 4 hours, Simon. No, I'm coming off at 3 o'clock. 2 hours, I think, is more than enough. Hello, Lee. Have you played Train World 2 on the PS4? I played it once, to be honest. I have found it a bit complicated. But if you go on to Rockstar Pool 69, sometimes it does Train World content. I do actually commentate on that as well. So that's on the gaming channel. So sometimes I do actually comment on that. 4K video coming up with you, Simon. I'm aiming for 5K, to be honest. Hopefully by December it should get 5K, but that's a selfish goal that I'm applying to, but we'll see how we get along with that. Now at the moment I'm on 4,245, I think I was. Sam Blog Trade will call you before I end up. Glad I finished my shopping answer earlier. Alan Thompson's challenge Fab for tracing videos. Yeah, I try and watch them sometimes. I don't actually regularly watch them, to be honest. But I do actually watch them sometimes and want to see more information about a route or something like that. Let's see, what is that? The brother they talk about? All right. Just nip to a Costa takeaway afterwards. Commentary. Oh yes, the Lolita commentary is local. I think I'm caught up with chat. Yeah. Yes. My brother Martin, who's also a spanner, he's posted the link for the Rockstar Pool 69 channel. So if you want to watch any trace related videos, I do actually feature in them. I think the last one went out was a German route. So I do actually feature that, but I'm only voicing it, not actually showing in it. There are no direct service for the Lolita to Stansted because of COVID yet, which is understandable. Yes, he's on it. Ian Paul's videos. Do you ever plan to go on? Do you ever plan on getting Twitch? Honestly, I don't think so, to be honest, because Twitch, I think, only airs your video for a few days and then it just disappears like that. With YouTube, if you stream your videos, they stay on unless you take them off. You should come down to London later this year to ride the new part of the Northern Line. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I hopefully plan a London trip this year because, like I said, I have not been to London since the October 2019 when I was doing the 313 farewell tour, because that was the last time I was actually in London indeed. I wasn't on it, I was just filming it out and about while I was in London. But there is a lot of stuff that I want to do this year that I should have done last year. Like last year I was hoping to try and travel on first 397 from Liverpool to Lockerbie. Never happened, COVID. I was hoping to go to the Shildon Museum and the Darlington Museum of Steam. Never happened. So there was some stuff that I was going to do last year, but never happened. I've heard there'd be an underground metro stretching to Kent. Yes, they are planning to extend the Bakerloo line into Kent. But I don't know if that's going to happen or not. No, not Twitch, unfortunately. We're not able to hook our PS4 to Twitch because PlayStation are... Yeah, exactly. I know my brother Martin does Twitch. He's on stream, who's moderator for today. So we can see that indeed. When lockdown is over, are you going to ride the EMR Class 1 services? Hopefully that should be a plan, yes. And hopefully, oh, Canny Beyond Skirk's late. It's alright, you're not late, Canny Beyond Skirk. We're just mega early indeed. Yeah, 66 picks, hello. But yes, so as I mentioned, hopefully these plans this year should hopefully ride the Class 730 if they're in service. Hopefully ride behind the Class 196. But again, it's just when and when at the moment. That's the problem. Oh, he's been up all night. That's fair enough. I have done overnights before actually at Preston and Carlisle and have worked night as well. What your opinion on lockdown until March the 8th? Yes, I do actually have plans for content during lockdown, but March 8th does sound realistic. In fact, in the lockdown commuter blog 3 that I've done, which will be airing this Sunday, I do actually say I do not be surprised if we're in lockdown till March. And this was filmed on the 21st of January. Been up all night testing the route I made for the live stream. Tico says. I haven't been on the Isle of Wight since 2017. That's because I have not been on the Isle of Wight at all. Hopefully, that was my plan last year to go on the Isle of Wight. Excuse me. But unfortunately, that didn't happen because of COVID. Got to sleep 7 a.m-ish till 9 a.m. today. 2 hours sleep. I've done a 3 hour sleep once and it's not very nice indeed, to be honest. Yes, it is out of control at the moment. I won't say that, to be honest, but yeah. But hopefully it should start coming down now. We ever hit a pace again? Oh. You have to bring that one up, did you, Jordan? Yes. There is rumours that I've hit a pace in the past, and they are true. There is actually a video on YouTube from 2012, and I do cringe at this, that I do actually hit a pacer. Not just once as well. I'm not going to say what video it is, but yes, that I have hit a pacer in the past. Been on the Isle of Wight, yes, my brother actually has, but yes, I have hit a pacer. I actually do want to embarrassingly. I think that's getting back for the swearing of Jordan. Need to do overnighters at Preston. Preston's good for overnighters, to be honest, indeed. So I'll be on for another 10 minutes, and then I'll be coming off soon. You hit my babies. Yeah, it's I'm not going to say what the blog day was, but it was back in 2000. To be honest though, I only did it for entertainment. That's why I did it. But I do regret doing that now, to be honest. Because back in 2012, there was stuff that I did purely just for entertainment. But I did see that photo. There was a photo on Log Drugs rail roundup yesterday with Class 166 leaving Paynton. Bust on steel wheels. We might die at Kirkgate. You won't anymore actually, because Kirkgate is yeah, about 10 years ago Wakefield Kirkgate was the worst station in the country. But now they've done it up, it's a bit nicer indeed, and it's not the worst station anymore. That's another good question. What is the worst station in the country? That's another good question indeed. But we never know the answer to that because I just don't know at the moment. But yes, I'll plug this in one final time. The COVID rates are going down. Yeah, hopefully they should be going down. Cannock, yes, Cannock is the worst station in the country. No offence to people from Cannock, but I'm from Rugeley and we just don't like people from Cannock, to be honest. Excuse me. Grand Central has been suspended. Yes, and Hall Trades have as well. Because I do feel sorry for them because they were open access operators. And hopefully this should be the last time they should be suspended. Tico says Kidderminster is the worst since 2019. Mind you, Kidderminster Station's now got a good concourse. I have not seen it, but they have revamped Kidderminster Station up a bit. Someone says Burton's the worst station. Scunthorpe the worst station. I don't think Scunthorpe's the worst station, to be honest, but we'll see anyway. Hadfield and Stainforth. I've never been to that station actually, so I can't really say. But yeah, I don't know. Scotland has no services after 7 o'clock. That's interesting. Cowden Beef. Never been to Cowden Beef. I've been through it, but I have been to Cowden Beef. Gravelly Hill. Dodgy people around there. I have not been to Gravelly Hill, to be honest. There's some stations there I have been. But yeah, hopefully by March the rail services should be a bit okay. Burnt Island. Yeah, Jordan thought I was going to say Burtisland there, but it's Burnt Island. South Wigston is rubbish. Not been to South Wigston, to be honest, so I can't really say on that. But I don't know what the worst station in the country is. But Wakefield Kirkgate was, because it was just so abandoned, even though it was a station. But obviously, I don't know. Hagley is a high school next door. Yes, Hagley's all right actually. Lochgelly. At least Lochgelly has a railway. Penkridge is all right. I can't disagree with that. Yes, Kirkgate has a nice cafe now. Kirkgate was the ugly duckling that turned into a princess. Do I actually have a cat outside? No. Sorry, I thought I had a cat outside. I was hoping it was the other cat, but no. No, it isn't. Some idiot at Burnside and running to the lamppost. Yes, that was you, Jordan, in the video that when I was in Scotland. But yeah, I think 221115 is going to Rugeley on Sunday. If you're interested, I might see if I can get it while I'm doing my lockdown community blogs, but like I said, I can't go get it at the moment because we're in lockdown. But hopefully soon, though, very soon. What about the nicest station in the UK? Oh, that's another good question, actually. What is the nicest station in the UK? Is Kai coming to kick your gate down for kicking the pacer? Maybe, maybe not. But, yeah, that's a good question. What is the nicest station in the country? That's a good question. After doing blocks and games, just going to be on for another 5 minutes or so. Old Walk Junction, hello to you as well. We'll be in lockdown to the 5th of March, but the bars and restaurants will not open till May. Like I said, we just don't know what happens yet till Boris publishes his report in late February to see what we can and can't do after that. At the moment, I'm still going to do the lockdown commuter, which is going up this Sunday. I thought this would end up like an hour and a half ago. Not, yeah, it would actually, but no, I did say this was going on for 2 hours today because I'm off work this week and I don't actually. So I could have a live stream for as long as I like, to be honest. But like I said, I'm going to go off about 3 o'clock. But just before I heard something, I was going to plug in something for the final time, which was the quizzes again. So if you're a fan of Road Jog, That's Gordon spelled backwards. He has got a quiz tonight at 8 o'clock in the evening with his Mrs. Faye. And they'd be talking about tea, like, as in the cup of tea. So he'd be doing quizzes about cups of tea and doing a tea test, I think, as well. So that's tonight at 8 p.m. on his quiz. Then tomorrow, all the stations will be doing a quiz as well, which is on at 8 p.m. And he will be having, Jeff and Vicky will have guests with Paul and Rebecca Whitewick on there as well. But they won't be with them, they'll be somewhere on the screen. Because we're not allowed to go into people's houses at the moment. Yeah, got nothing to do because of lockdown, exactly. This was the worst time to actually have a week off indeed. And unfortunately, it was up to me, I would have cancelled it, but no. I saw that Paul and Rebecca are good to watch. Yeah, exactly. They are very good to watch indeed. In fact, there's loads of YouTubers out there that are good to watch indeed. Like, Rod Drog's good to watch. All the stations is good to watch. G Loves Trains, she's another good one to watch. I know she's disappeared. Barnabas Junction, who was on YouTube, he's another good channel to watch. Millie with Stanton Junction, there's those good YouTubers out there. Millie with Stanton Junction is a good one to watch as well. So there's loads of channels to watch. I think recreational activities will be allowed for the 8th of March. Yeah, so hopefully by March should be on the walking journeys again, hopefully, but we just don't know yet till Boris publishes his report in February to see what we can and can't do. So I'm not going to jump the gun until I can see this report of how we're going to leave lockdown. An air ambulance just landed in the field where your skate park is originally. Alright. I did actually hear that, Chopper, actually. G Loves Trains is a brilliant YouTuber who always puts a smile on your face. Exactly, that's what she does. Corona, Scotland will probably be the worst station. In the summer, it's surrounded by millions of mosquitoes. Never been to Corral. That's being honest with you. And which routes with the 196 runs, says Old Walk Junction. The 196s will be running on Hereford services out of Birmingham and Shrewsbury services. But when they start coming into service, they will be on the Herefords first. And then a bit later on, they'll be allocated the Shrewsbury services as well. And there will be some that will be shown on the Stoke Hill lines as well, which I forgot to mention. I followed Jeff and Vicky around all the stations tour on the main line and Island 2. Yeah, I have watched them actually. I didn't watch them at first, but I caught up and then watched them afterwards. I know someone got into trouble with the freight trains at standstill near Acton Bridge. No, that's not true actually. The Acton Bridge one was because people actually showed up on the platform at Acton Bridge and somebody called the police to get them from Acton Bridge. That's what happened at Acton Bridge. And the phone call one, the standstill one, I'm not going to mention that indeed because that's... But no, the Acton Bridge one was... yeah, there was 2 rail enthusiasts on the platform at Acton Bridge. And basically they got... don't know what the story was. I think somebody called the police and they came to Acton Bridge to have a chat with them. But that's what happened at Acton Bridge. Somebody made a phone call. No trains were stopped at Acton Bridge. I know about that one, but that's nothing to discuss about, to be honest. But it's like I said again, if people can go fishing, why people can't go train spotting in the field? Just how messed up these rules are. Because they don't actually clear... The rules are not actually clear. Right, it's nearly 3 o'clock now, so I think I'll be ending this live stream soon. Yeah, exactly. But this is like what I said, because I actually do the lockdown commuter, because I'm actually doing so while I'm commuting to work. Because it doesn't say you can and can't do while you're filming on your commute to work. So that's why I'm doing the lockdown commuter, which will be uploaded this Sunday at 6 o'clock on my YouTube channel. Mixed messages, that's what it's called. Yeah, the rules are mixed message indeed. And yeah, we're not going to it though, but because I'm going to end this live stream now. We have been on for about 2 hours indeed. Yes, bang on 2 hours. So, just get a drink. So this Sunday will be the Lockdown Commuter blog 3 going up. But if you're a Patreon supporter or YouTube channel membership supporter, you do get that video right now. So it's 100% optional. You don't have to subscribe to it, but it's there if you want to. But the YouTube channels, at the bottom of the screen, there's a join button, which you can, if you're on your laptop, you can hit join. I don't know where it is on your phone. And the Patreon for Siren Trays is listed in the description below. So, exactly, stay at home and keep safe. Yeah, also, the YouTube membership is actually cheaper for the bashers than it is for the bashers on the Patreon, because the pay won't let me go below £3. Didn't know how long this was going to last. I was aiming for 2 hours, and 2 hours is enough for a live stream. So I'm going to end this now. So it has been a good jaw toothbrush posted. And so thank you for watching this live stream. It has been a wonderful live stream to chat with you. Showed you a bit of the layout. Showed you a cat. Thank you, Louis Blogs Gazemore. Been a good having your company. Everyone's company on here has been good to see. As I mentioned, do check out Nod Drog this evening at 8 PM for his quiz. And do check out all the stations tomorrow for their quiz with the guest stars Paul Beck and Whitewick. So I have been Siren Trains, or some people like to call me Simon Trains, or some people like to call me Simon Trades. And 221114 is in Live Street at the moment. That is a very rare one indeed. So thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you. There will be a video uploaded tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I don't know what it's going to be, but it might be a Trades App video. And I'll see you Sunday for the Lockdown Commuter blog 3. So thanks for watching. Stay safe and see you soon. And take care. Thank you. You have been wonderful to chat to indeed. And as I mentioned, if you want to join the YouTube memberships or the Patreon's in the description below. It's 100% optional. You don't have to do it. It's your choice indeed. Just helps the channel out as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Take care and stay safe. Thank you, and see you soon.